Alright, let's play Enclave. So Enclave came out in 2003 for the original Xbox. And then it came out a year later for PC. And I got it on Steam for 76 cents, which I thought was a sweet deal. So a lot of people don't know about this game. I recommend you go and pick it up though on Steam. It's really awesome. First thing you want to do is make sure that it's able to run for your modern system. So just go into options. Just want to make sure everything is turned up really high, because like the game looks really good, but it's about 10 years old. So you just want to make sure that the resolution is on 1080. Turn on the refresh rate. Sync to refresh is basically vertical sync. Turn on all the details, level of detail all the way up, complex surfaces. Turn up all the textures. So yeah. So in this game you can pick a light side or a dark side, and they have their own campaigns. And you have to beat the light campaign before it'll let you start a dark campaign. It shows you the map screen. You can choose all the different missions. Some of them are hidden missions. Some of them have different difficulties, like this one for example. Easy, medium, hard. Let's go here, Harbour of Ark Amar. So if you see now, this is my gold. So I have 280 gold coins out of 350 on this map. So they hide gold all over the place. So you get to choose a class. You can play any class on any mission, although some of them you'll have an easier time. We're gonna go with the druid. You can choose 2 weapons. You can choose a dagger, how many potions you start with, and then your armor. So this early in the game, I believe that you would only have about light armor, so that's what I'm going to choose. And I think that you would only have this staff, so we're going to choose that. And then as a secondary weapon, I'm just going to take the Midwinter Frost, just in case. Sometimes you'll run into enemies that you can't kill with one type of weapon, so it's good to bring a second type if you're a mage, or a druid, or a wizard. I think there's no mage. I think it's wizard and druid. So, oop. The level design in this game is really amazing. So, I think it holds up quite well. It looks nice in 1080p. The texture resolution is really super high. If you go and extract it, it's like 1024, which was really high for when this game came out. It even looked good on the original Xbox. I played it an awful lot back then. Yeah. Yeah, see, watch this. Let's go back here. This game, you have to explore every single possibility, because the developers are always hiding stuff behind things or on ledges or on top of it. You have to explore everywhere. So see, I just found a map which unlocks another level on the world map. So exploring is crucial in this game, which is nice. Like, I'm finding a lot of games coming out now, like, they don't have much exploration. You're on a track from one point to another, and they consider if you're deviating from this track, like, that's a bad thing. Not to talk down on Call of Duty, because I do like COD to an extent, but that's a game where you go from the start until the end, and there's no backtracking. What the fuck? Wow, I was stuck there. It's weird. This game does have first person too. I use it sometimes when I'm trying to aim at something. Most of the time I use third person. Just find it's a lot easier to get around. You switch your weapons with Q. So I didn't bring a dagger with me, I should have, but it's okay. I'm pretty sure, yeah, here's a guy. You also have a shield, so when you right click with all of the staffs, it's just as good as having a shield with the warrior and the knight. Okay, go up here. So even like modern adventure games, they're not encouraging you to backtrack on levels. So I find that older games, like, they have more playability once you beat the game. I always end up going back and finding all of this stuff, as long as it's interesting. Same with first-person shooters. Like, think of that genre and where we're at today. So in the mid to late 90s, you had things like Doom, you had Duke Nukem, you had Shadow Warrior, stuff like that, and they didn't take themselves too seriously, and those games were really great. And basically you started, there was no tutorial, you had to find stuff in order to survive. Whoa, that guy just totally fell through the floor. That was awesome. You had to find ammo in Doom to survive. And think of a modern shooter, like maybe there's 20 different weapons in the game or more. They're all relatively the same, and they do the same thing. They're just all assault rifles. And when you run out of ammo, you just pick up your enemy's weapon. Old games, like Doom, you have to find ammo, and if you don't find ammo, you lose. And that's kind of what I like. One game that came out fairly recently that was sort of coming close to that would be things like Prey, but not quite. But it was almost there. Possibly BioShock as well. Wow. See, I wish I had my dagger to deal with these assassins. Those arrows that they shoot at you are really deadly. That can really hurt you. When you do these levels for the first time and you don't have the armor, and like you don't have that much health potions, like you can really die quickly from that. And they're so accurate too. Luckily my reticle is pretty accurate as well. Whoa. Alright. So I'm going to use a potion, you can see in the top right. I have 4 left. The cool thing is you can drink your potion and you can continue moving around and strafing, running away, stuff like that. So I thought that was cool. Yeah, there's a potion right there. Oh. Do you see how much that hurts you? That took off like half of my health. So we always admired the level design in this game, and especially the texture work, because there's so much wood in this game and everything is aligned perfectly. There's no misalignment of the direction of the wood grain. All the things like these ledges, it's all just lining up so perfect. Stuff like this. I think you can actually shoot these if I remember, yeah. It's kind of cool. Some levels they actually help you, you can kill stuff with them. Alright. So this is a checkpoint. And I really don't remember if checkpoints were in the Xbox version. If anyone knows for sure, someone can tell me. Whoa. Oh! There we go. We died. We died.
Ooh.